Salut tout le monde, moi c'est Thomas et vous regardez Chef June. First and foremost, I gotta say thank you to every single one of you liking, subscribing, and sharing my content on YouTube and Instagram. I really appreciate it. We are slowly but surely getting more views and subscribers, and I hope by the end of this year we will reach 60 subscribers and reach the 200 view cap on one of my videos. Anyways, we're back again with another special episode because the food that I'm making today comes from the country that I currently live in. So that's why I'm also adding something else to the original format. You know, usually I just cook something, I eat it, then I give my cooking a grade. But this time I will not only make a dish, I will make dessert too.
Wow.
And the country that I picked this time, as you probably saw in the title, is France. La France. La France. That's not France. Well, maybe a tiny small part, because everyone does not live in Paris. And they do not all drink wine, eat baguettes, wear beret. Well, some do, obviously. There are so many other things to do, to see, and to eat in France. You know, their food is delicious. You have amazing entrecôte, chocolatine, macaron, crème brûlée, delicious kebabs. Kebabs are very important. And of course, the people are lovely, depending on where you are in France, of course. And they have a beautiful language. Mes chers non-francophones, effectivement, vous ne comprenez rien à ce que je vous dis là. Peut-être vous croyez que je vous dis des trucs tellement romantiques, alors que pas du tout. Soyez pas dupés sur internet, mes amis. Let's watch it again, but this time with the right subtitles. Mes chers non-francophones, effectivement vous ne comprenez rien à ce que je vous dis là. Peut-être vous croyez que je vous dis des trucs tellement romantiques, alors que pas du tout. Soyez pas dupés sur internet, mes amis. So today I will make a typical French dish called Boeuf bourgignon, which is originally from the Bourgogne region in the east of France. It's basically a beef stew braised in red wine with mushrooms and other vegetables, depending on who's making it. I'll put the recipe in the description below. And also gotta say, I will add potatoes to this dish because in my opinion, you should serve this with either rice, pasta, bread, or potatoes. Then I will make a dessert called Choux. And it is basically a small pastry dough filled with the vanilla cream. There's a bakery in my street that I often go to buy those desserts. So I had never needed to make it myself, except for this time. So let's hope for the best and be prepared for the worst, even though I believe in my skills. I believe in the talent that was given to me by the gods of cooking. So should you. I'll see you in a couple of minutes when everything's ready. Merci. I'm done cooking and it was not a simple task because I had to make a dessert and a dish at the same time. And usually I can do this, but the thing is, I've never cooked Boeuf bourgignon before. I never made Choux before, so I didn't know what to expect, basically. I won't talk anymore, I'm just gonna dig in and I hope that this will be good because, you know, it's Christmas time, so miracles do happen. The beef is rather tender when I cut it with my spoon. The beef is a bit overcooked. I brought a knife because the beef is not tender, so it's difficult to cut it with a spoon, even though I eat everything with a spoon. It's the best thing. This looks like some beef that I used to eat when I was young, like ultra well done. Before someone taught me that you should eat your beef medium rare. Not rare, that's disgusting, but a bit pink inside, like in the middle. That's the best beef. If you eat your beef like this, I feel sorry for you. Okay, this was not an easy task because this thing was too big for this thing. I had to make a big hole. You saw what happened. It was a mess. But it's what's on the inside that counts, not on the outside. So even though it looks like, I don't know, Shrek, I don't care. If it's good, that's the most important thing. This is really good. Really good. The choux, they're parfait. No, not parfait, but they're very good. The vanilla cream is alright. I think it lacks a bit of flavor, in my opinion. But, geez, this is good. Tu devrais en prendre. Il n'y a pas de crème. Merde. Okay, let me calm down. It is very good, indeed. But it does taste like choux in some way. The vanilla cream is a bit different, but you know, depending on the choux, the cream can be different. But the texture is not the same. These are a bit too crispy because usually choux, they are rather soft or softer than this. But I don't know. I made a good dessert in my opinion, so it is what it is. Let's get it, boys. Alright, I'm done eating my dessert, my main dish and the dessert. I can start with the beef bourguignon first. I really enjoyed the taste of the dish. With the red wine, it was really good, but the beef could have been more tender. Maybe I cooked it for too long, even though they say 1 hour. The flavors were there, with the potatoes perfect too. So if I'm going to grade my cooking, my main dish on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 being the worst thing that I ever had and 10 being mama's cooking, the best of the best, la crème de la crème, vous savez déjà, I would give this a 7.5. But if the meat had been tender, I would easily give this a 8.5. But still, I'm quite happy. And also another thing that makes me happy is that my girlfriend, she tasted the beef bourguignon and she said it tastes like beef bourguignon. So that's a huge compliment because she tells me straight up whenever something is good or not. So if she tells me it's good, then it must have been good. Moving on to the dessert. Honestly, while I was adding and mixing everything, the milk and whatever I added. Before I added the eggs, it looked good, like a nice pastry dough. But then I added the eggs, the 3 eggs, and things just started to fall apart. It didn't look like a dough anymore. But somehow, maybe because it's Christmas soon, a miracle happened. I was able to put all the pieces back together. But before that, I had to make the choux with the thingy, you know, when you squeeze it. I don't know what it's called. I never done this before. obviously. It was quite difficult. I had 2 different squeezy thingies. One of them broke. But then at the end I had to fill these choux with this vanilla cream. And that was difficult too because the squeezy thing was too big for the choux. So I had to like push and do stuff that you should not do if you want it to be aesthetically speaking beautiful. So it was not pretty, but as I said, it's what's on the inside that counts, not on the outside. If I only had the choux without the cream, it would not have been good. And if I would only eat the vanilla cream, it would not have been good neither. So together, très 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 bon. I am very 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 satisfied. I'm going to have those choux tomorrow with a cup of tea when I wake up for breakfast. So I'm looking forward to that already. So on a scale from 1 to 10, again, I would give this an 8.5. So with the grade 7.5 and 8.5, I will give this whole meal the grade 8. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely try to make desserts again because it was fun, and I like desserts too, so why not? Hit that like button, subscribe button, bell notifications button so you won't miss any episodes in the future. And if you have any suggestions, comments, or if you want me to make a dish from your country or from any other countries in the world, a dish or a dessert, let me know in the comments below. Si cette vidéo vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à mettre un pouce bleu, ça me fait tellement plaisir. Et abonnez-vous si vous ne l'avez pas encore fait, ça me fait aussi plaisir. Comme ça, vous ne louperez aucune vidéo dans le futur.
Ça me ferait plaisir.
Ça me fait aussi plaisir. Voilà quoi, merci beaucoup et à la prochaine. Au revoir.
Mais c'est à l'écoute du
Hey